Ever freeze? When you try to speak English, the words are in your head, but they just won't come out. You want to sound natural, but your mouth doesn't move the way you want. If that's ever happened to you, don't worry, you're not alone. I'm Jack, and today we're going to fix that together. This episode is about simple, real ways to make English part of your daily life, so you can speak naturally and confidently, without long study hours or grammar stress. And stay with me till the end, because the final method I'll share is one that completely changed how I speak languages: myself. Let's start with something true for every learner. You don't need a perfect accent, and you don't need to move abroad. What you need are small, smart actions you can do every single day. Actions that build your fluency, like drops of water filling a glass. Each drop looks small, but one day, the glass is full. When I first started learning another language, I remember the first time I spoke to a native speaker. My brain went blank. My tongue froze. I smiled, but no words came out. I felt embarrassed and thought, maybe I'll never sound natural. But later, I found one technique that changed everything. It helped me listen, speak, and feel the language at the same time. I'll tell you about that one soon. But first, you need the foundation. Still with me? Good. That means you're serious about your English. So here's your first daily step: listening. Listening is where everything begins. The more you listen, the faster your brain starts to recognize the rhythm and flow of English. Don't wait for the perfect time. Listen when you walk, when you cook, when you rest. You don't need to understand every word. Even if you catch half, that's progress. The sound of English slowly becomes part of you. Think of it as background music for your growth. Now, a quick check. How many minutes of English did you listen to today? If your answer is 0, that's okay, because after this episode, you'll never skip a day again. Here comes something many learners never try, but absolutely should: shadowing. This is the secret method I told you about earlier. Shadowing means listening to a speaker and speaking at the same time, almost like you're their echo. You copy their tone, their rhythm, and their energy. The first time feels strange, but after a few days, something amazing happens. Your mouth starts moving more naturally. You stop translating in your head. You begin to feel English. I used to shadow short podcasts and dialogues for 5 minutes a day. In just a few weeks, my voice started sounding smoother. It's powerful, because you're not only listening, you're living the sound. If this feels new, good. New means growth. Try it tomorrow. Choose one short audio clip and shadow it for 5 minutes. Don't worry about mistakes. No one is judging. This is your private training ground. Let's move to your next habit: thinking in English. Most learners get stuck because they always translate. It slows you down. To stop translating, you must train your thoughts. Start small, one thought at a time. When you wake up, tell yourself, "It's morning. I feel sleepy." When you walk outside, "The air is cool. The sky is blue." These thoughts seem tiny, but they're powerful. You're teaching your brain to connect ideas directly to English. Later, those thoughts will become sentences in your conversations. Thinking in English isn't about grammar. It's about rhythm and connection. Still listening? Perfect. That means your focus is strong. Let's test it. What English thought can you make right now? Maybe, I'm listening to Jack. I'm learning something new that's already progress. Now, another powerful daily habit. Reading aloud. Most learners read silently, but your voice needs exercise. When you read aloud, your tongue, lips, and ears all learn together. Start with something short, maybe a story or a conversation from a video. Read slowly, clearly, and enjoy the sound. Then read again, faster, then once more, with emotion. Imagine you're an actor, just telling a story. This builds pronunciation, confidence, and fluency. Remember, reading aloud is not about speed. It's about training your speaking muscles. Every sentence you read aloud makes your English voice stronger. Let's take a quick pause. If any part of this feels hard, that's normal. It means you're learning. Keep going. The next step might surprise you. The fifth habit is to use English in your real life. English should not stay inside your study book. It should live in your world, on your phone, in your notes, in your thoughts. Change your phone to English. You'll see words like settings, update, or search every day. That's effortless learning. Write a short diary each night, just 3 sentences. For example, today I went for a walk. I met my friend. We laughed a lot. Simple sentences. Real progress. You can also record yourself for 1 minute a day. Talk about your day, your plans, or what you learned. When you listen back, you'll hear your mistakes, but also your improvement. I do this myself, and it works like magic. And here's your rehook. If you only remember one thing today, remember this. Fluency grows from consistency, not perfection. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to show up again and again. Now, before we finish, I want to give you one bonus idea, something many learners ignore. It's called English moments. An English moment is a small part of your day where you decide to live in English, even for 1 minute. It can be reading a street sign, writing your shopping list in English, or talking to yourself while cooking. These moments are small, but they keep English alive in your daily life. The more English moments you create, the faster fluency comes. Let me tell you one last short story. A few years ago, one of my students, Maria, used to say, "Jack, I can't practice every day. I'm too busy." But I told her, "Don't study, live with English." She started listening while driving, thinking in English while cooking, and writing one short diary at night. After 6 months, she sent me a message. "Jack, I just had my first English conversation with a tourist, and I didn't translate a single word." That's the power out of daily connection. So remember this. You don't need a perfect accent, a teacher next to you, or a trip abroad. You just need a few minutes every day and the courage to keep going. Shadow. Listen. Think. Read aloud. Use English around you. Let it become a part of who you are. If this episode gave you even one small idea, imagine what's waiting in the next one. So don't forget to subscribe and keep your English growing every single day. And if you want to keep improving, listen to our previous episodes. Practice your shadowing, your listening, and your thinking. Each one will help you feel more confident and natural in English. This is Jack, reminding you, small steps every day. Make big change. Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. You've got this, and your best English is still ahead of you.